Hey everyone, my name is Amy and this is my channel, the ABC Homeschool Family. With everything that's going on, I know a lot more people are thinking about homeschooling, and I just thought I would sit down and make a couple videos showing you which curriculum that we are using and what I chose and why, so that you could get a better idea of what homeschooling is about, at least for us, and help you to make your decision on what you'll be doing with your children this fall. So today I'm going to show you which curriculum we picked for preschool. We don't do 3-year-old preschool because it's just too much. I have 6 kids. So, oh yeah, for those of you who don't know me, I have 6 children. My oldest is 10. Then I have a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old, a almost 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So I start formal schooling at 4 years old. I mean, you start schooling when they're born, but at 4 years old is when we buy a curriculum and we sit down and we do school each day. What we primarily use is my father's world, and they do have a 3-year-old curriculum is called All Aboard the Animal Train, and I did do that with my oldest when she was 3, but it was very one-on-one with the parent, and I mean, I really liked it when I had one child, but I tried it again with my second child, and I was pregnant with I had my third at the time, so I had an older child and a younger child, and I was trying to do preschool with my 3-year-old, and it just did not work for us. It was just way too much. So we start formal schooling at 4, but there's lots of learning that goes on every day without formal schooling. So, okay, so for my 4-year-old, we are doing my father's world, and it is called Voyage of Discovery. It is a, 32-week unit, and there is a Christmas unit in the middle, week 16 and 17, but it doesn't usually actually fall on week 16 and 17 for us because we school year round, so we will actually be starting school the next couple weeks. It is it's June 21st. Today's Father's Day. And so probably right after the July 4th holiday is when we will, sometime after July 12th, we'll be starting school. So we do have a vacation planned. So with Voyage of Discovery, you get lots of fun things. So your day is basically broken up into, let's just start with weeks 1 and 2. You do a creation unit, so you learn about creation. It's the same with kindergarten, and I'm actually combining preschool and kindergarten this year, so just to make it easier on myself, because this is the first year I'll be homeschooling 5 children. So I am matching up the curriculums a little bit, and I will make a separate video about how I do that in case you do have a preschooler and a kindergarten and you're wondering how you can combine the 2 programs. So if you're just doing the preschool, a typical day after the first 2 weeks, which are the creation week, look like you do something together to help your child with like home tasks. So like the first one is helping together make your own bed. So you and your child will make their own bed together, and then eventually, you do it for the week. So the first couple days you help them make their own bed, and then they start to make their own bed by themselves. So I think that's really a great idea to be able to show your children how to do different chores. So then we do a letter each day. So our letter each week. So the first week is letter A. Well, the third week is letter A. So you introduce the letter. You have a worksheet that you do that has 2 like flashcards on it. They used to do it where you would glue the flashcards on. That's what they did last year, but they changed it this year. So it just has the flashcards on it, and then you will have them trace the letter a few different times just to get used to tracing. It's a pretty big letter, easy for little hands to trace. There's usually a craft, like make homemade Play-Doh is the one for this day. And then, they have a poster. It's the Voyage of Discovery poster. It has the alphabet all around the outside. I don't want to show too many of the worksheets and stuff because I'm just not sure what's copyrighted. So it just has the alphabet on the outside, and you just take a sticker and you put it on the letter as you learn the letter. And you also, we didn't do this, and we probably won't do it again this year, but you also take another copy of the letter and you put it on a coin and you hide it somewhere in the room when the child goes and finds it. And we did it for the first few weeks when I did preschool last year with my now 5-year-old. But I don't know. It was just really time consuming, and I would forget, and I I don't know. It's not for me, so I'm cutting it out. That's the great thing about homeschooling. So then there's a discovery time, which is kind of like science. And for this one, they get to play with their magnifying glass that comes with the curriculum. So the curriculum comes with a little science kit. It comes with a magnifying glass. It's neither one of these. It's somewhere in between this size. I cannot find it. But yeah, it's just, a little plastic magnifying glass. We have lots of magnifying glasses, so I can't find the one that actually came with the curriculum. But then we have, comes with these two things, which you do a lot of color mixing with, and little experiments that my kids love. My kids love science. And then a little squirty and pinchers. So that's during discovery time where they'll use those things. And then as you go outside and look at bugs together, and then you'll be reading different books. And then at the last thing is the educational toys. So I'll go ahead and show you all the different things that come with the curriculum. That was the science kit. And then here's some of the educational toys. They're called Fit-A-Space. And so, they come apart, little puzzles that they can play with. I like to take them out, and you can, switch the colors. Like these two are the same. You can all the orange pieces in one thing, and just sort them and do different things. And then they also come with some strings so that you can lace them, put them on there, and that helps fine motor skills. So that's one of the educational games that you would play at the end of your day. There are also these, which are trace and lace. So it's different shapes that at different times you'll have them trace them onto paper, and at other times you will have them lace the shapes with the string for more fine motor practice. Also comes with a pegboard. This is the pegboard, and then lots of these pegs, and we also had some more pegs of our own, but they're just for them to stack. And you'll do different things, like can you stack 2 when they're learning about the number 2, and you also work on colors, like can you find all the green ones and stack them. So it's just a fun thing. My kids love the pegboards. There's also a pegboard activities that come with all aboard the animal train for 3-year-olds, and my children love those too, and I think that's where our other pegs are from, is that we kept them from that. And then they also come with these number boards that they also come with their own pegs, or they come with the same pegs. I'm not sure. There's pegs. And you can put the numbers in there. See, we lost the 8 hole. But there's 10 of those with 1 through 10 numbers. We lost the 9 hole too. You should teach your children not to take out the little pieces so that you don't lose them. I didn't do that. And then there are also alphabet, these little puzzles that they can take apart, and you go through a few of them at a time as you're learning about the different letters, and then you can match up the shapes and stuff. So those are fun. And also comes with these little manipulatives. There are trucks, trains, buses, and cars and planes. And what you do with those is the student sheets have little cards like these or like these, and they learn to pick out the right ones and line them up either based on color or by shape, and then later I think also color and shape. So those are fun. And you can also choose, it doesn't come with the curriculum, but you can buy these ocean shaped cookie cutters, and I did buy them. It's a set of 12, I believe, and we don't really use them with the curriculum so much, but I do use them. I just put them with the Play-Doh, and they can use them to play with because they love to have these cookie cutters with their Play-Doh. All right. Now the books. So the books that come with the curriculum are Richard Scarry's What Do People Do All Day, which if you're familiar with any of Richard Scarry's books, they mostly just tell a little story about different things that people do. And if you'd like, I can do a flip through of this book, but this one's like Visit a Hospital, There's fire rescue, so it just tells you a different one to read each day. And then also along with the curriculum, it suggests that you take a field trip to these different places. So like the week that you learn about the post office, you take a field trip to the post office, which I believe is actually the only one that we did. But you can go, visit the firemen or visit a police station, go to a park, go to a hospital, all sorts of stuff. But we just didn't get around to doing that last year, but maybe I will do that more this year. There's also this book, The Sailor Dog, a little golden book. There's this book, Crossroads of Character. Honestly, it's not my favorite book, and I don't think I will use it again this year. It just has little stories about a child and them learning a character trait. Like, this one is like patience, and so it tells a little story about how the little boy learns patience with his sister, and I just find them kind of corny, and I'm sorry if you like them. I feel like there's a lot of divide in some of the groups, my father's groups, about whether or not they like this book, and I don't care for it, and I think I'm going to find something to replace it with. I'll actually show you in another video what we're doing for character training this year, and I think that will just replace this altogether. So I don't think I'll be using this book this year, but that is that. And then there's these God's Little Guidebooks. So there's 10 of them, and each of them goes through one of the 10 commandments. So those are cute. There's these, the kid puzzle. Here's the kid puzzle. So it's just a puzzle, and all these little shapes come out. And you'll do different things with them. Find ones that are similar, find ones that are different. Just different ways of helping your kids to classify things. And then here's a bunch of cards that come with the curriculum that just give you suggestions on what to do with the different toys. Like this is different things to do with the kid puzzles, different things to do with the fit space. So if it gives you just play with this educational toy today and doesn't give you a specific thing to do, you can always look through your cards and find something to do. So this is the alphabet puzzle boards. It says, take 5 of the puzzles apart and mix the pieces. I'm going to give you specific instructions to follow. Ready? Put all the letters together, put all the objects together, make the car puzzle, etc. So it's just getting your kids to be able to follow directions. So those are really helpful if you're kind of lost as to how to guide them in playing with it. And then another book that comes with it is the Big Book of Things to Spot, which is an Usborne book. So if you happen to already order Usborne books, you can order this one separate from the curriculum. I do think if you're going to order the deluxe package, then it probably, if you're going to order it all as a package, it's probably cheaper just to order it in the package. But this is just a search and find book, and you'll go through a different page each week and have them find things. And then there's Big Thoughts for Little People, which is an alphabet book. So it goes through each letter. M is for messy, and it teaches them a little thing about messy. And then they can also find different things in the picture and talk about God is not one who likes things to be disorderly and upset. And so you ask them little questions and stuff. So I enjoy that one. And then these are part of the student sheets. Actually, I have 2 because I did this with 2 of my children last year. But you take little cars and play on these mats, and that's one of my kids' favorite things. They loved that. So that is fun. Okay, I think that is everything other than the student sheets that are in this curriculum. And like I said, the Hide 'em in Your Heart CDs. So they are CDs that sing different Bible verses, and once again, I did not like them. So we don't really use them. I do have them in the car, and sometimes I'll put them in and we'll listen to them. But I think this year I'm just going to find different versions of the verses sung on YouTube and play those. I just think that'll go better with what we're doing. So yeah, that's what we're using for preschool this year. And I will be making more videos. I'll be making a video on what we're doing for kindergarten, what we're doing for 1st grade, and what we're doing for 3rd and 5th grade. So, and then also how I'm combining preschool and kindergarten, and what we're doing for character training. So look for my more videos to come in the next couple of weeks. So thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them below, and I hope that I helped you get a better idea of what my Father's World preschool curriculum is all about. Thank you. Goodbye. Hi, sorry, I forgot to add that you will also need the Preschooler's Bible. to go with it. It is something that comes in the deluxe and the regular package of the All Aboard the Animal Train, but it is an add-on if you want it for the 4-year-old curriculum. But the stories, the Bible stories that it tells you to read, line up with what is in this particular Bible. So last year we just kept getting it from the library, but this year I decided I'll be doing preschool 2 more times, so I might as well just buy it. It's a great Bible anyway. So yeah, that's all I wanted to add. Thank you.